I'm back, guys. I just tried recording another one. That's what's difficult about these. Sometimes you start recording and you make a little mistake or you don't sound good, and you got to start all over again. But anyway, here's the third video on how to make the school supplies spreadsheet. Again, I showed you the first 3 items. You guys have to do the next 3. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to enter formulas. So, to enter a formula, first thing you always have to do is select the cell, and then you're going to say equals to. Okay, and you're telling the computer that you want this cell to be equal to a specific formula, and sometimes they come up for you already. For instance, this one already came up, so we don't have to enter the formula, we can just press enter. But many times you have to change the formula to make it what you want. And what I'm telling the computer right now is I want the discount amount, right? I know the percentage and I know the cost of the item. I want this cell to equal to what's the amount exactly. So I said equal to this cell, select it, multiplied by this cell. Oop, and it was already up there for me. I was typing it in. So you want this cell multiplied by this, and you click enter when you hit the formula, and it'll give you the price. And that makes sense there. So on to the next cell, and if I was to show you the next one down here, say discount amount, this cell is going to be equal to, right, the same thing. This multiplied by this cell, there. So there you go. Another cool tool for you guys is once you put a formula in one and you want to copy it and use it for other cells, down, you select this little circle and you go down and it does it for you. And that makes sense because 0% multiplied 3.39 multiplied by 0% is 0. Moving on, next, so we want the cost of the item with the discount. So we want this cell to be equal to a formula. If we select, again, we click enter, and we want the cost of the item subtract the discount amount. And then click enter. It does it for you, and look at the autofill, right? So the cost of the item, and you can just click check mark and it does it for you. And there you go, this makes sense. 75%, subtract 11, you got 64. 75 cents, subtract 11 equals 64. $3.39, subtract 0, 39. Perfect. So the next cell we're looking for the total. And the total here, you would think it would be the cost of the item minus the discount, but no, what I don't have factored in here is the total is going to be the total cost of the item multiplied by the quantity, right? If I ordered 6, I got to multiply this price times 6. For the backpack, it's pretty simple. It's just 1, so it's going to be the same. And there you go. The autofill does it for you. So this makes sense too. I can just select the check mark. It does it for me, and it tells me that this formula is equal to F4, multiplied by the quantity. So 64 times 6 is going to give me $3.83. Next cell, for the sales tax, what do we have for the sales tax? So this cell is going to be equal to something we have to enter. Okay, the sales tax is going to be the total price multiplied by what in New York State? 8%, which would be 0.08. Click enter. Gives us a total tax of $1.60 for that. And then the autofill does it for us. Makes it pretty easy. Click check. And now all we have to do is the total cost. So for the last cell, we're going to make this one equal to the total cost plus the sales tax. And enter. Makes sense. Autofill does it for us. Man, looks pretty good to me, guys, huh? So again, you guys have to go back and do exactly what I did to the next 3 items you have. And then, for the final total cost, adding all these up, we're going to make this equal to functions. And then the top one is the sum. So when you finish up, you're going to go down to the bottom cell and you're going to click the functions, click sum, and then you just have to select all your cells and click enter, and that'll tell you your total price. Hope this helps. Last video. Good luck. Let me know when you're done.